I'm so glad you're here. I'm Rieta and I'm back with another build. The nursing home. Let's get into it. To be clear, of course you can use this house for any Sims if you wish to play in it. It will be a nice house with a backyard for 8 Sims, full of activities and skill items, suitable for elders, with a little surprise. I'll be honest, I haven't played The Sims for a long time, so some of the packs are completely new to me. I started this house before the birthday one, which is a challenge that I will link in the corner, so excuse me if it would be a little rough on the edges. More about the reasons of my absence later. Anyway, Ravenwood felt like a good fit for the elderly, since it comes with the Life and Death expansion pack and the lots are surrounded by nature. First I was thinking about Brindleton Bay, but I always build there. Hamford-on-Bagley is equally popular, but the style I'm picturing would not fit in this world, nor into the Horse Ranch one. You can always pick your favorite, just make sure you find a big enough lot, at least 50 by 50. Feel free to share which world is your favorite to build in, or play in general, whatever style of play do you have. For the exterior, I was struggling with the shape and overall design. I've tried the U-shape or L-shape with some kind of a yard in the center in the front, but I couldn't figure out the way to make it a bit preppy. I started over like 5 times with almost complete shells. They felt flat or too much like an institution. I had to cut out the footage. I know that I named it a nursing home, but the reason is not that I would like to create some kind of a hospital, just a place that is dedicated to elders. Or am I the only one that likes the family-oriented gameplay, have a bunch of households related to each other, and end up with some elders that have no purpose anymore? You know, the main active families, single siblings, or even the ones with families where the kids already have their own children and doesn't need a grandpa or grandma in their house. Sometimes the gameplay requires me to push elders aside, even if it sounds cruel. I mean, it's less cruel to gather these Sims in a place where they can meet new people, build new skills and enjoy the rest of their lives than kicking them out of their homes and making them homeless, forgetting they ever existed. Am I the only one with this issue? I guess you can make this house a shared apartment, where everyone will get their own room and use the common areas as if it was some kind of a hotel. Or just use it as a regular house, for anyone. I'm talking so much and not a word about what I'm actually doing, I'm sorry. I looked at farmhouses and Victorian houses for inspiration. That is where the covered entrance and bump outs with tall windows on all of the walls came from. I've changed the size of the porch many times, adding and removing back doors, which we have actually 3 of right now. One of them is a side door rather than a back door, but this kind of a connection between different parts of the house with the exterior gives the illusion of a communal space, at least to me. The actual rooms will be upstairs. I was thinking about having everything at 1 floor only. You know, if this building should be for elders, it can be difficult for some of them to use the stairs all the time. But first of all, this is a game, not real life. Elderly Sims move slower, but they don't have health issues or pain. Second of all, it looks better. I know that one-story mansions exist, and maybe it will be interesting to build one someday. But this way it's more balanced. The only thing that is missing is a chimney. It fills the blank space and has more than an empty decorational purpose. I feel like a nursing home should be cozy, so we will have a fireplace. I was going back and forth with the wall colors, but the pastel mint is non-negotiable. This large space will be separated into a living room and a corridor, which will also have a function. The center will be synced in, Not because I would decorate it in the mid-century style, but because I would like to create some kind of a stage. Separation through different floor heights is interesting and effective. And the easiest way to do it is by creating rooms within the rooms. I'm imagining a soft color palette, full of pastel colors and natural light peeking through the tall windows. The eco-lifestyle wood flooring is perfect for that look. Since my vision of a nursing home is in correlation with Grandmacore, I will put wallpaper everywhere I can. I chose the Life and Death fireplace because it looks noble yet subtle. I don't mean the craving, but that it is slim and slick. Since the maximum amount of Sims in one household without mods is 8, I made sure we have 8 seatings, almost all of them different. Pastel colors, floral patterns, and a rocking chair. A must-have in a nursing home. I'm positive that I will add knitting and crocheting nearby for the elders to relax and do something with their hands at the same time. The entrance will be simple, just a shoe cabinet, grandfather clock, so we will have a representation of grandpas too, a full-length mirror and some decor items. Here's the stage. The residents can either practice themselves or hire a professional to play the piano, play the guitar, sing or tell jokes. It's a lovely place to be at when you are retired. I also gave them a TV that looks like a painting. Every nursing home needs a reading corner and chess tables to train your brain. It's actually a good prevention against dementia and other similar sicknesses. The main bathroom will have multiple toilets and showers that do not cause embarrassment. We don't want to torture the residents. I chose a pink wallpaper. Or is it really red and white? Correct me in the comments if you dare. Anyway, it's vintage and cute. That's the point. All of the other bathrooms will have the same style, so I show you only this one. So why were I outside of the Sims world for so long? My computer stopped working properly. It was a nightmare to even turn it on, not to mention the struggle to start the game, record or edit something. I tried several times, it was impossible. Now I brought a new computer and missed the old times, so I'm building this house and sharing it with you. I hope you are enjoying it this far. The next one is the kitchen. I wanted it to be light, bright, functional, in a style that you would find at Grandma's house. Frankly, it was the question I asked myself before placing down almost any of the furniture. Would your fancy granny own something like that? If yes, great. If not, then maybe it's Grandpa's. Just kidding. Men are also welcomed, so I'll make sure to tone down the cutesy pink aesthetic for some of the rooms. The elders also need some small kitchen appliances to have access to easier cooking. You see, I usually don't put a dishwasher in my builds. I always forget or something. But our retirement club needs one to be less overwhelmed with the daily work. What if it's not a regular residential place, nor an apartment, but a public place to hang out in a club? The Granny Club. Most of the activities will be available at the skill room. I want to combine creativity with mechanics and a little bit of moving. This room has so much natural light that it will be a missed opportunity not to put easels down. But I was thinking about adding something that men usually focus on, hence the robotics and archaeology table. Of course, anyone can engage in any activity. On the porch there will be a bar and a connected indoor dancing area that I will decorate off camera. I would love to end up in a nursing home that organizes parties, wouldn't you? Before we continue with the upstairs, I would like to thank every one of my loyal subscribers for their patience and support, and everyone, new or regular, for watching, for being here, choosing this channel. Every click on the like button, every kind word left in the comment section makes me so grateful. Tell me if you have ever seen any of my work, or this is your first one. In the meantime, I created 5 rooms and their ensuite bathrooms. And we will furnish the rooms together. For Grandmacore and Pastel, I chose the horse ranch pack as the base, combined probably with cottage living. All the beds will be the same, but with different bedding. Every room gets a nightstand, a wardrobe, an armchair. And I think some books will be nice. All of the rooms will have wallpapers, so they will look more vintage. The next one will also have a double bed. And not everything has to be pink and tea party-like, so let's introduce some blue and green together. I didn't think that I will ever use anything from the SpongeBob pack, but this wallpaper is very fitting. I hope there will be enough room to move. It will be a shame if only one side of the bed would be usable. The third room will be more girly. Maybe for some best friends that enjoy living together, they can use the dressing table, or if you wish, the vanity, for storing things and also preparing themselves for the day or the evening skincare. I bet they look after themselves. Only 2 rooms left before heading to the yard, and the surprise I prepared there. Both of them will be for one single person, but they will have a shared bathroom. They can even visit each other through the bathroom. This one is more neutral, maybe for a male resident. I know that I forgot about the wallpaper, you will see it in the final reveal. The last room will be blue again, but combined with yellow this time. I almost forgot about how the cats and dogs pack also suits this house. This room is the only one with such a regular shape. Do you prefer square and rectangular rooms, or are the ones with strange turns and corners more interesting to you? Let's start the outside with a hot tub, shall we? It's good for sore muscles and tired joints. The edge of the walkway will be decorated by handmade flower beds. I'm actually drawing them first to know how far to go with the sidewalk. I prefer the terrain paint in this situation because it's more organic and not strictly attached to the grid. I will fill up the flower beds with colorful bushes later. Those swings are beautiful, by the way. Love to have them in my backyard. Here I'm building a small greenhouse using the glass walls and roofing from the pack dedicated to them. I feel like gardening is one of the most common hobbies for seniors. Let's check if I'm right. I even went as far as asking Gemini about it, and gardening really is the most common. Let's add a flower arranging table and other useful outdoor activities as archery, woodworking, pumpkin carving, all of the good stuff. Some seating with a fire pit. And what's that surprise? The lot will have its own cemetery. Hear me out. I don't want to sound morbid, but if this is a place for older people to spend their last days or years here, it's inevitable that they will die sooner or later. You know, in my area, hospitals are often near to cemeteries and nursing homes are not far away either. Before you run to another video, I'm sure you would like to see the whole lot from the first-person view. Here it is. I love how it looks like it's from a fairy tale. All the flowers make it magical. Let's enter from the front door. I added the craft supplies to this spacious living room. The corridor is also practical. The skill room may be a bit plain, but I didn't put curtains on purpose to let the light in. We have a space for memorials, parties. We can celebrate funerals here too. You saw the kitchen. I love the layout of it, and that the computers are also here, like the old times. There's a gaming table upstairs. Which bedroom is your favorite? Green and beige? Green and blue? Green and pink? Pink and beige? or blue and yellow. If you would like to play in this house, give your elders an excellent experience, you can look it up in the gallery under my ID, Rietta R. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up to support my channel and subscribe for more content like this. I have prepared a cast video for next time, but I'm sure these videos will keep you entertained. Thank you for hanging out with me, take care, and as always, be nice and kind to each other. Bye!